All right, this video demonstrates how to handle a customer who is getting a huge discount already. The vehicle's been discounted. In this case, it's a Silverado truck. It's been discounted thousands of dollars. Chevrolet is discounting it an additional $4,000. But the customer's doing what they've always done. They like the truck, but now they're trying to work the salesman for a better deal. In this particular case, as in many of the cases these days, there's no more room. The dealer had to deeply discount the vehicle to attract the customer in the first place, but the customer doesn't know how the pricing model's changed. In this particular scenario, rather than negotiate with the customer, I'm going to use 3 different price justifications. The first price justification I'm going to use is the market-based price negotiation. The second is the package and options and accessories strategy, which should demonstrate to the consumer, I mean, they're getting a heck of a deal anyway. And thirdly, I'm going to go into my value proposition. I'm going to do this every time before I ever negotiate, because in most cases, there's nothing else to negotiate. Consumers don't recognize a good deal when they see it because of all the tricks dealers have played on them in the past. It's not the consumer's fault. It's our fault in the business, but now we've got to the point where we need to learn to justify, we need to learn to be persistent. You can't let your salesperson look at the customer and say, well, gee, I'll be right back, and go visit the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. All right, so have some fun with this. Watch it. These are 3 great justifications. They're honest, above board, completely accurate, and the consumer will buy it if your sales team can communicate it effectively and confidently. Same objection.
Okay. Hey, Steve, so, I mean, I like the truck and I want to take delivery of this truck today. I just want to know, can we do better on that 44.6?
You know, the fact that you want me to drop my price is evidence that you're a perfectly normal human being. This is not your first rodeo. You bought trucks before, correct?
Sure.
How long ago was it that you bought your last truck?
It would have been 2017.
Okay. I'm going to guess that in order to get a good deal on that truck, you had to go back and forth with a salesman to get the best deal you possibly could.
Sure.
And that's what you want to do right now.
Sure.
All right. Things have changed, Austin, and all the changes that have taken place since 2017 are good for the consumer. Good for you. The massive movement to online shopping has literally changed the way dealers price their trucks. Shoot, we don't even price them. Software prices them. Look, in order to attract you today, we had to deeply discount this vehicle, and then Chevrolet had to throw in another $4,000. If this price hadn't been attractive on the internet, we wouldn't even be having this conversation, would we?
Sure.
Of course not. You're doing what you've always done because the dealer's first price was never the best one. Hey, things have changed. What you had to fight for in the past, Austin, you are now served up on a silver platter. In fact, it's served up to you at home or at your office, because if we don't serve up a deeply discounted price to you before you get here, you don't get here. Our phones don't ring. Email inboxes don't fill up. Nobody shows up. What you had to fight for in the past, you got before you ever set foot on this property. You were a winner before you ever set foot on this property. The fact that you're asking for an additional discount, I understand it completely. You don't need to do that anymore. I promised you something about an hour and a half ago, and I am not going to break that promise. I told you this would be a pleasant experience. Have we had a pretty good time?
100%.
I told you this would be the fastest purchase experience of your life, correct?
So far, so good.
You're slowing us down. I need you right. Okay, no, object again. Say, Steve, nice rap.
Yeah. So that all,
read my lips, do better.
That all made sense, Steve, and I get it. I think that you guys could do better.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. I get it. And you know what? If you want a lower price on a Silverado, I can do that. That's not a problem. But you told me, in fact, you've been telling me for 2 hours, and then I would go through everything this truck has. Okay, I obviously don't know the product. I would say, you said it had to have this, you said it had to have that, you said it had to have this. Are all those things still important to you, Austin?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so we picked out the perfect truck.
I think so.
Okay, I can find a lower price on a different truck. I would not do that to you. I need your okay right here and right here. Object again. Say, Steve, you're not hearing me. I want a lower price.
Now, I get that this has all the features and we can step off and I could lose those features, but I don't want to lose those features and I want a better price.
Okay, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Two things that I want you to remember, all right? Number one, no other Silverado around here comes with a 10-year, 200,000-mile powertrain warranty. Good anywhere in the United States or Canada with a small deductible. Coverage on all the internally lubricated parts of your powertrain, plus seals and gaskets, plus taxes and fluids. All right? That's one thing. But the best thing about this whole thing is you don't need to waste any more of your time, because what we can do is I'm going to get this truck ready for delivery, and then I want you to spend, when you get home, if you so desire, the next 120 hours trying to find the same truck on another website, which you'll be able to. I mean, shoot, we all carry the same inventory. You'll be able to find the same truck on any one of 5,000 different Chevrolet dealership websites. And if you find the same truck advertised for a lower price anywhere in the USA, and it comes with the same benefits we offer, you just give old Steve a call and say, Steve, here it is, here's the website address, I'll look it up, and I'll just bring you down here, buy you lunch, and give you a check for the difference, okay? Because you got a best value guarantee. I told you couldn't pay too much for a truck at Premier. You cannot. Now, quit wasting your time, okay? This right here. See, these are justifications.
Right.
I mean, what you were doing is old-fashioned negotiation.
Right.
And by golly, if that doesn't work, then I have to do that.
Right.
And I'd love to tell you I can get a customer to buy everything I got to say. That's bullshit.
Right.
I'm going to go through multiple justifications before I ever negotiate a penny of profit away. Because look, have we discounted the ever-living shit out of this truck already?
$6,880.
Yeah. Do we deserve to make some money when we sell a truck or a car? The answer is yes, we do. What's it cost to run this place? Don't answer the question. I already know. It's a lot. It's a lot. But more importantly, in order for you to make the kind of money you want to make, in order for you to make the kind of money you want to make, we have to make some money on the vehicles that we sell. A customer is going to do exactly what Austin did. A customer's going to do exactly what Vince did. A customer's going to do exactly what I did. Come on, you can do better. You can do better. Because they're used to doing it. It's the way we taught them. You can blame me for that. It was the way I was trained to do it. I was trained to bring out a worksheet and go, hey, what do you say? What do you think? Say no, do better.
No, go back.
Okay. And then I'd run back to the sales desk and then say, wait, repencil the deal. We're going to get to the point very soon, guys, where you're not going to be able to go back to the desk. Our pricing has got to be so aggressive to attract people today, we cannot negotiate anything else away. And by the way, what he's doing is proacting to the objection, which is not smart. It's really, really smart. Good job. Give Austin a hand.